Hello YouTube friends, welcome to my channel. This is Rai Rai with my husband trouble buddy Alan. From Alhambra, we will continue exploring the city of Granada in Spain. So come and join us by watching this video. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe. We woke up early morning because from Casa Morisca, which is near Alhambra, we need to move to another hotel near the city proper, the Catalonia Granada Hotel. Casa Morisca is situated up in the mountain of Alhambra. By means of a taxi, we need to go down to go to the central city of Granada. From here, we can see the beautiful view of Granada City. We arrived too early in Catalonia Granada Hotel, which means we still can't check in. So we just left our luggages and went out to have breakfast and found this El Sol Cafe. The pastries here in El Sol Cafe looks delicious, so I decided to do food tripping. Hola, hola, buenos dias. We're still in Granada. And we're doing breakfast, and I just wanted to do a vlog regarding food tasting of the pastries. This is the pianono, and it's different from the usual pianono that we're eating. It's sort of like it has a topping on top of it, and it's tasted. I can taste a little cinnamon. And the sweetness is just enough. And this one, I don't know what do they call this one. I thought it's a chocolate coated, but it's sort of like a hard coat. And sort of like it has coconut, and it tastes so sweet. And the third one is this
Pastel.
they call it here as pastel.
Pastel de leche.
Pastel de leche, but Alan says it looks like tiramisu. So let's taste it.
It's like a pork wash.
It has different taste. I taste something like sour thing.
No, it's a chocolate milk.
The top one is sort of like a dark chocolate, the cocoa. And then it's sort of like
Almost close to a tiramisu.
it's close to a cheesecake. Cheesecake.
Tiramisu. I mean, what?
It's moist. Yeah, moist like a cheesecake. And then match it with a coffee or my mixed fruit. Okay, so that's all for now. Bye. After breakfast, we started the city exploration. Granada is a city in southern Spain's Andalusia region, in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. It's known for a grand example of medieval architecture, dating to the Moorish occupation. As we walk along the street, we found the University of Granada, which is a public university founded in 1531 by Emperor Charles V. We also entered this store to look for some souvenirs, and we found unique decorative lamps, ref magnets, bags, keychains, and a lot more. This is the Royal Chapel of Granada, or Capilla Real de Granada. It is an Isabellian-style building constructed between years 1505 and 1517 and originally integrated in the complex of the neighboring Granada Cathedral. It is the burial place of the Spanish monarch, Queen Isabella I and King Ferdinand, the Catholic monarchs. Apart from these historical links, this building also contains a gallery of artworks and other items associated with Queen Isabella. We were allowed to enter and see what's inside the Royal Chapel of Granada. But unfortunately, we were not allowed to take any pictures or videos. Within the area is the Albaicin. It is one of the top attractions in Granada and the historical Arab quarter of the city. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This part of Granada has a lot of Moorish history, and this had a natural impact on the area's architecture and decor. Besides the Royal Chapel of Granada, you will find the Granada Cathedral, or the Cathedral of the Incarnation. It is a Roman Catholic church in the city of Granada. The cathedral is the seat of the Archdiocese of Granada. Like many other cathedrals in Andalusia, it was built on top of the city's main mosque after the reconquest of Granada. Unlike most cathedrals in Spain, construction was not begun until the 16th century in 1518 in the center of the old Muslim Medina, after acquisition of the Nasrid Kingdom of Granada from its Muslim rulers in year 1492. While its earliest plans had Gothic designs, such as are evident in the Royal Chapel of Granada by Enrique Egas, most of the church construction occurred when the Spanish Renaissance style was supplanting the Gothic in Spanish architecture. The cupola is the most important part of the cathedral. Its stained glass windows gives a great amount of light. Following the rules of Gothic architecture, the altar should be placed as a natural conclusion to the center aisle. Cathedral de Granada is one of the most important events in the city because of its history and monumentality. It is the first Renaissance church in Spain and one of the best examples of this architectural style. To enter this cathedral, you have to pay an admission fee of approximately €5 per person. The cathedral is overwhelming in size and grandiosity. You will spend about an hour or two walking around, especially if you're listening to the free audio app. Cathedral de Granada turned out to be a Spanish Renaissance masterpiece, praised by writers and historians. Its exterior structure is Gothic. The main facade was designed by Alonso Caño. The inside of the church is Renaissance on a Gothic floor plan with chapels at the sides and a main chapel, a masterpiece by Silo. The epistle organ of Granada Cathedral is a large Iberian organ completed in year 1749 by a group of builders including Leonardo Fernandez Davila and George Bass, and is well known for its monumental facade. The epistle organ retains most of its Iberian Baroque characteristics, while the gospel organ has been heavily altered to have a romantic character. and the details of the altar in Granada Cathedral is stunning in this video, but words are not enough to describe this masterpiece. To be standing in front of it, one can see firsthand the detailed architecture and the superior workmanship put into creating this altar. The ceiling around the altar is tiled with beautiful designs and incredible statues stand on either side, symbolizing many of the religious beliefs of this cathedral. One would be honored to stand at this altar surrounded by such historic architecture and feel the presence of the higher powers around you. Regardless of your cultural or religious views, you simply have to make some time to visit the Cathedral of Granada. This stunning example of architecture was one of the tourists' most favorite parts of the city. The combination of Gothic and Renaissance style makes it pretty cool and amazing. And for sure, you're gonna enjoy taking photos of the stunning exterior of this 16th century masterpiece. As we left the Granada Cathedral, I came to a conclusion that Granada is frequently visited by tourists not only because of the beautiful Alhambra, which is Europe's finest example of Moorish architecture, but also because of its vibrant, fun face of life in the city. When you visit this Spanish city, lose yourself in the maze-like streets, running through lively neighborhoods like Realejo and Albayzin, where you will see powerful countercultural street art adorns weathered walls, with grand Islamic architecture, free tapas and a beer spa. Granada, a city in southern Spain, really surprises and delights visitors. It's time to go back to our hotel room to have a little rest and refresh. We visited the city of Granada in November, and today is actually the Thanksgiving Day in the United States, and we're missing our Thanksgiving family gathering back home. So we decided to go out again and have our own celebration of Thanksgiving dinner. The next day, we prepared to travel back to Madrid via train, where we will stay with relatives for a few more days before going back to United States. There you go, YouTube friends! This will end our video here. But this will not be the end of our exploration in Spain. For sure, we're gonna go back here to explore more of its beautiful cities. So stay tuned, and don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, and hit on that notification bell for more updates. Thank you for watching! Bye-bye!